Have you ever sat in a room for a presentation at a school or in a board meeting? Well, I have, and I think most of you have too. In high school, you knew something interesting was going to happen when you walked into a class and there was a projector or computer in the middle of the room with the projection screen down. Then it begins. Keynotes, PowerPoints, bullets, and slides with only 2 or 3 facts on each. Sure, the teachers tried to make it fun by adding little Photoshop pictures in with the important information that you knew was going to be on a test. It just didn't resonate with me either, because I was too busy trying to analyze the funny blonde lady's squiggly hair, or because my eyelids wouldn't cooperate. I don't really know if anybody enjoyed those. When information or people don't resonate with the audience, you can almost hear the switches clicking off inside the audience's minds. Now picture this. You're walking into your high school history class and you see the projector or computer in the middle of the room. You sit down at your desk, and the teacher decides that an interaction would best suit you in your class in order to retain the information that he or she is trying to teach you. Your brain has access to a point where you don't have to dig through the camouflage to find a hint of something that resonates with you. You don't have to find the presentation boring. You are a part of the presentation. The teacher has now found a very viable way to teach your class. The same applies with the boardroom. When you're a part of the presentation in the boardroom, where flashiness and eye-catching material is used, then you're more apt to want to sit through it and absorb as much information as you can. When you see the camouflage background on page 11 of your book, you're not as apt to continue looking at it until you see the guy popping out of it. He's wearing the exact same colors, and all you can see are his hands, feet, head, and tie. I actually looked at it for quite a while. In your book, you were reminded that spreadsheets, bibliographies, and lists of resources are going to make someone believe in what you're trying to convey. Tell a compelling story. Make people understand what you're trying to teach them. Grab your audience in a way that makes them feel and connect with your presentation. Make them glad they showed up to your class instead of for the math teacher's boring bullet points and graphs. You have the ability to make your audience believe in what you're selling. In our case, it's knowledge. Steve Jobs was one of the masters at selling innovative technology. Carmine Gallo is quoted saying, "Steve Jobs does not deliver a presentation. He offers an experience." You have to be able to captivate your audience and let them know that you care about how they learned something. These people will be running your company or buying your goods, whether they're songs, productions, or web designs. You want to be memorable. What if Joe Schmo comes in and has a very competitive presentation and is fighting for the same audience you are? The effort has to be made to go above and beyond Joe Schmo. What's the old adage? Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, the same principle applies here too. You can't build a great presentation in less than 2 hours. You have to put in time and effort. Perfection is greatness. Greatness is continuing to learn. Even Steve Jobs let his imagination run wild. He didn't stand behind a podium and flash a little beam of red light. He used his mind. He used his products as props. He used the power of persuasion. We all have that ability. We all have the power of greatness.